Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my concept video presentation. My name is Pranav Teja. My roll number is 2195186688. The concept video that am going to present today is from the subject Python programming. So let's get started. The topic is Python Lambda functions. Python lambda functions. Python lambda functions are anonymous function means that the function is without a name, as we already know that the def keyword is used to define a normal function in Python. Similarly, the lambda keyword is used to define an anonymous function in Python. Python lambda function. Lambda arguments expression. This function can have any number of arguments but only one expression, which is evaluated and returned. One is free to use lambda functions wherever function objects are required. You need to keep in your knowledge that lambda functions are synthetically restricted to a single expression. It has various uses in particular fields of programming besides other types of expressions in functions. The it is expressed as it is shown in this image. It is this like this. The Python lambda functions are expressed here. F is equals to lambda a star a. The f is function object that accepts and stores the result of the expression lambda, which is the keyword, and a over here is argument, and a star a is one line expression. The expression in lambda function is written in one line. So let us see an example. Suppose let's take a string which is geeks for geeks. Lambda returns a function object. Print lambda string. Output function lambda. Output is not accurate here because we did not define the actual how lambda function is written. In the above example, the lambda is not being called by the print function but simply returning the function object and the memory location where it is stored. So to make the print the string, first we need to call the lambda so that the string will get past the print. Examples. So now we go x. So let's define variable x is equals to geeks for geeks. Now lambda gets passed to print lambda x. Uh, what is this colon print x brackets x. Now this is the way how we get the outcome using this lambda expression. Output is geeks for geeks as expected. So this is the way this one line function is how we use lambda to function. Difference between Now we'll talk about the difference between lambda functions and def defined functions. Let's look at this example and try to understand the difference between a normal def defined function and lambda function. This is a program that returns the cube of a given value. Python code to illustrate cube of a number, showing difference between def and lambda. Now using def defined functions, the first over here it is using normal def defined functions. Def This is how we represent lambda underscore cube is equals to lambda y colon y into y. Using the normally defined function print cube 5. Using the lambda function print lambda underscore cube 5. So now this is the way how we use lambda function to and as we compare this to def defined function, it is way a lot more easier because it is in a single line it is being done. As we have seen in the above example, both the cube function and lambda function have the same and as intended. Let's analyze the above example a bit more. Without using lambda, here both of them return the cube of a given number, but while using def, we needed to define a function with a name cube and needed to pass a value to it. After execution, we also need to return the result from where the function was called using the return keyword. Using lambda, lambda definition does not include a return statement. It always contains an expression that is returned. We can also put a lambda definition anywhere a function is expected, and we don't have to assign it to a variable at all. This is the simplicity of lambda functions. Let's see some more commonly used examples of lambda functions. Example 1. Python lambda function with list comprehension. In this example, we will use the lambda function with list comprehension and lambda with for loop. We'll try to print the table of depth. Tables is equals to lambda expression for tables in tables print table. This is one example, and this is the second example with if else statement, else conditions. Example of a lambda function using if else. Max is equals to lambda a comma b colon a if a greater than b else b. Print max of 1 2. Output is 2. This is another example using lambda functions. Let's go ahead. Now this is example 3. In here, what we are doing is using Python lambda with multiple statements. Now we have seen two examples. The one is ordinary one, and second uh, is using if else statements, right? So now Python lambda with multiple statements. Lambda function Lambda functions does not allow multiple statements. However, we can create two lambda functions and then call the other lambda function as a parameter to the first function. Let's try to find the second maximum element using lambda. Over here, sort each sublist. Sort list is equals to lambda x colon bracket sorted I for I in x. Get the second largest element. Second largest is equals to lambda x f colon y length y minus 2 for y in f of x. Res is equals to second largest in bracket list comma sort list. Print res. Output 3, 16 and 9. In the previous example, we have created a lambda function that sorts each sublist of the given list. Then this list is passed as the parameter to the second lambda function, which represents the n-2 elements from the sorted list, where n is the length of the sublist. Lambda functions can be used along with built-in functions like filter, map, and reduce. Using lambda function with filter. Now we are using lambda function with filter. These are the three ways these lambda functions can be used along with built-in functions like filter, map, and reduce. In this PPT, I'm going to show you how to use lambda functions with these three built-in functions. Now first one is filter. The filter function in Python takes in a function and list as arguments. This offers an elegant way to filter out all the elements of a sequence for which the function returns true. Here is a small program that returns the odd numbers from the input list. Example 1. So here is a list of some numbers, and we are defining a final list equals to list filter lambda x and x is this is the expression that if it is the number in the list, the specific number in the list is divided by 2 and not, that does not the divisor it doesn't come as 0, and then that particular number is an odd number. so we want to print that number in the list. So output, here are the list of our numbers in this list. So this is pretty much easy using lambda functions. In a single expression we have defined this, we have written this code. If we compare it to normal defined functions, def defined functions, it would take a minimum of 3 to 5 lines of code. Here in lambda it has taken only one line, so it is simpler and easy to code with using lambda functions. Example 2, Python code to people above 18 years. Ages is equals to, this is the list of ages. Adults is equals to filter list filter lambda age is greater than 18 ages. Now we want to print the above given ages that are above 18 adults. Here is the list of ages above 18 using lambda functions with map. The map function in Python takes in a function and a list as an argument. The function is called with a lambda function and a list, and a new list is returned which contains all the lambda modified items returned by that function for each element. Example, uh, the first built-in functions is filter. Now we are seeing this second built-in function, that is map, and the example of this map is, now we have taken the list of several numbers here. Final list is equals to map lambda x times 2. We are mapping the each element, and if, we are multiplying it by 2. Every number here in this list is multiplied by 2 using this map built-in function. Now the output is this, which is the double of the original list over here using lambda function. Now the third built-in function using lambda function is with reduce. The reduce function in Python takes in a function and a list as an argument. The function is called with a lambda function and an iterable, and a new reduced result is returned. Now I am going to repeat this phrase again, it is very important. The reduce function in Python takes in a function and a list as an argument. The function is called with a lambda function and an iterable, and a new reduced result is returned. This performs a repetitive operation over the pairs of the iterable. The reduce function belongs to the function tools modules. Python code to illustrate reduce with lambda. To get sum of the list, from function tools import reduce. List is here we have a list of some numbers, and we are going to find the sum of these numbers using reduce lambda using lambda x comma y colon x plus y comma list. The output is 193. uh, what we have done in the previous slide is we have taken a list, and we wanted to find the sum of the given list using the filter using the built-in function which is reduce. So that using that reduce, we have by using lambda function, we needed the expected output as the sum of the given list, sum of the elements in that given list. So this is the previous my presentation, and I hope this is clear, and I hope you all I hope this Python lambda functions I have understood. I have explained it well. I hope you all guys enjoyed this PPT, my PPT, and so let's recap what we have studied. So basically, lambda functions are from in Python. These lambda functions are used to code in a simpler way in a few lines or single line code rather than using multiple lines. So we can use multiple statements, but it is only it can only take min or 2 or 3 maximum lines by using lambda functions. That's it. It does not require, it does not have any name. It is an anonymous function. It does not have any name. It is a one line expression. It doesn't need anything. If we want to code anything using lambda functions, we can easily do it with lambda functions in Python. So this is the topic I have taken, and I hope I have made clear to all people. uh, Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I hope I made it clear to you. uh, I thank all of you to spend your time uh, present watching me present you my PPT. Thank you everyone. Thank you.